told you, you stupid fool. Did you really think you gonna hit me? Huh? Bow, bow, bam! Over.
Dante's Boxing Nation, what's going on, guys? So Terence Crawford, he did a recent interview on a Travis Hart podcast, and he announced that the rematch between him and Errol Spence is supposed to take place in December. He also finally spoke on what weight class the fight will most likely be at. Because you guys remember, it was Terence Crawford's team member who had said that if the fight doesn't happen at 147, it won't happen at all. But we never got Terence Crawford's take on the matter. So now he actually does speak on that when it comes to what weight class the fight will be at. And this is what he actually said.
Well, yeah, he exercises rematch, and that's the fight that should supposed to happen next. So we shall see, how negotiations go and how everything go. We posted a fight in December, and I'm back in training.
Are you thinking about doing it at the 154-pound weight class, or are you going to stick to the rematch at 47, which is where it should be because that's where it happened?
Well, the contract states that either one or the other got to notify, in writing that he no longer can make the weight. If not, then the fight will be at 47. So the contract states that it have to go at 47 since neither I or Errol notified each other stating that we couldn't make the weight anymore.
Okay, so I think the next question should have been, so what if Errol Spence notifies your team right now that he can't make the weight and the fight has to be at 154? But the guy who was interviewing Terence Crawford, he just completely changed the subject, started talking about something else. Now, we've all been hearing the reports that it states the winner of this fight gets to choose what weight class the fight is going to be at. But Terence Crawford is saying the contract states that one of the fighters, Crawford or Errol Spence, has to notify the other fighter's team to let them know that they can no longer make the weight at 147. And then Crawford says, so the fight has to be at 147 because neither him or Errol Spence notified anyone that they could not make the weight. So from what Crawford just said right there, it sounds like it's still up to Terence Crawford. Terence Crawford can still decide if he wants to fight at 147 or 154. After all, in that same clip, if you paid attention to what he said, he also said, we'll see how negotiations go, which means that's exactly what they are going to negotiate, what weight class the fight is going to be at. Errol Spence, he kind of gave up leverage when he said that he wants the fight to be at 154. Terence Crawford doesn't really care if the fight is at 147 or 154, but now he can use this as an opportunity to get more money in this fight, which he most likely is going to get. He's basically telling Errol Spence, if you want the fight at 154 that bad, then you're going to have to pay for 154. For anybody that buys t-shirts, you know that when you go from buying a large to a XL or a double X, you're going to pay extra. And that's basically what Terence Crawford is telling Errol Spence. So we're about to find out real soon how bad Errol Spence really wants this fight at 154. I know for a fact that if Errol really wanted to, he could easily make 147. He's been doing it his entire career. Once again, he was talking about how much easier it was for him to make 147 this time around than it was previously. If Gervonta Tank Davis can still make 130, depending on who the opponent is, then we know Errol Spence can definitely make 147. But on the flip side, we all know that Terence Crawford, he just recently put up a post showing that he's 180 pounds, saying that he could easily make 168 to fight against Canelo or Jermell Charlo. That obviously means he can easily make 154, which is why, once again, I don't believe Crawford has a problem with the fight being at 147 or 154. He's just taking advantage of the opportunity that has been presented to him by Errol Spence. I think Terence Crawford is also looking at this as a fight he really doesn't need because he beat Errol Spence so easy. He's so focused on the next chapter of his career, which is becoming a 3-time undisputed champion, fighting against the winner of Canelo and Charlo. So when it comes to Errol Spence, we'll find out how bad Errol Spence really wants this fight at 154 really soon. With that being said, I'm going to wrap this video up. That's all I got for now, guys. I'm on to the next one. All right, now check this out, guys. If you're looking to repair eczema scars, burns and bruises, dark spots and blemishes, fever blisters, diabetic ulcers, this right here is the perfect product for you guys. It's called Elo Diki Face and Body Oil. Athletes and top-ranking boxers, they're also using it after training to reduce swelling, inflammation, and to ease the pain. So get yours today. Go to elodiki.com, like them on Facebook, and follow them on Instagram. Let me tell you guys about Issa Israel Law Firm. It is a full-service legal practice based in Denver, Colorado, an emerging hub for combat sports and high-altitude training. If you're a fighter inside or outside of the ring and you need a law firm you can trust to fight for you, visit thefighterfirm.com or email help@iilawfirm.com. Legal representation is usually limited to plaintiffs or defendants in Colorado, but iFirm can help anyone in the world with trademarking their business name, logos, and U.S. immigration issues. This brother has been my attorney for a while and helped guide me through all kinds of business and civil issues, so make sure you guys go to thefighterfirm.com.